Yooka-Replayee is Playtonic's We Heard You the First Time do-over. The original ukulele felt like a really good fan project. It was full of heart, but it was missing that polish and spark that Banjo-Kazooie had. Replayee fixes that with new graphics and significant changes to the overall game, especially for the worlds. There's a total of 6 worlds in Replayee, if you're counting Hivory towers. Each is packed with collectibles around every corner. I actually 100% completed this game, so I got to experience each world to their fullest. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And today, I'm gonna rank all of them for you. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Crypt. Today, I'm ranking every world in Yooka-Replayee. Number 6, Glitterglaze Glacier. Okay, first up is what I think is arguably the worst of all the worlds. The world is not awful, but there's definitely parts that were confusing and frustrating for me. But to start on a positive note, this world has a clear winter theme that makes it distinctive. There's snow, ice caverns, floating ice platforms, igloos, and abominable snowman enemies. But the winter theme is only about half this world's aesthetic. The other is inside this dungeon, and this is where I start to have gripes with this world. About half the collectibles in this world are in this isometric view dungeon, which completely clashes with Replayee's design. The whole thing is segmented with small rooms and loading screens, which feels more like something that belongs in Diablo 2 and not an open world 3D platformer. On top of that, it's confusing to navigate. Some rooms have multiple doors, there's no map, and it feels like it goes on forever. Replayee does have segmented areas in each world, but my god, they're never this big and confusing. There's even a pagey here that I guess requires you to talk to someone to get the right path through this door maze. I have no clue where that person is, nor did I have the patience at this point to look it up, so I just solved it through trial and error. It felt like a damn chore. On the upside, I really like this one pagey. It's like this game show where this pagey asks you questions. Without spoiling it, it was a funny and memorable moment, and actually left me with a smile, despite my gripes with this area. But sadly, that's not the end of my gripes. Finding Lord Snowman's hat was a bitch. The other Snowman's apparel was easy enough to find, but not this one. I looked for way too long and my patience was absolutely wearing down. But what drove my patience through the roof was where the hat was. Really? That's where it was? Are you kidding me? What the? It wasn't even there when I... Holy crap, it was just right there. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. I don't know why that took me so long to get. It wasn't hard to get, but because of Replayee's short draw distance, there was absolutely no indication it was there. For the record, I'm playing this on a brand new gaming PC with an RTX 57 graphics card. Subtle flex, I know. But nonetheless, my PC can handle pretty good draw distances, which I don't know why this game doesn't take advantage of. Glitterglaze also has the hardest Kratos minigame for me to complete. Getting all the gems without getting hit was really tough. Damn it. I missed one, really? Right at the end there, I just missed one. Wow. Look, 79 out of 80. Oh my god, I lost again. Wow. Oh my god, dude. I missed another gem. I'm one off again. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Okay, we got it at the time. Great. This world has a literal cool vibe, but it wasn't very cool for me. It was frustrating and confusing at times, and easily took me the longest to 100% complete. Lord Snowman better run because I'm about to blowtorch his ass. On the upside, it has a clear winter theme, and the game show pagey was definitely memorable and funny. Number 5, Tribalstack Tropics. The first world, but why does it sit at number 5? Well, let me explain. Tribal is like this sort of introduction of worlds in Replayee. It serves to teach you how each world is structured with collectibles scattered around. But I say my experience 100% completing it was somewhat annoying and frustrating, but not as much as Glitterglaze. To start, Tribal has the most floors of any world. Sure, this makes the world big and expansive, but the map does little to help you find missing pages. And because each floor is only accessible via loading areas, it was confusing to navigate. Online guides did little to help. I couldn't find any quick answers. To interject some positivity, I do like the tribal theme of this world. It really gives off that first world vibes with the grassy terrain. As annoyed as I was with the multiple floors, the towering structures and the red tribal patterns really contrast well with the rocks and grass. What's unique to tribal is Nimbo. He'll change change the state of the water flowing through the world, which opens up or closes off certain collectibles to grab. It's quite a unique mechanic. As for the Cardos minigame, it was hard, but only took me a few tries to get all 3 pages. There are also a few other collectibles hard to get. The Pirate Treasure, Retro Coin, and last 4 quills I had to look up. Kudos to Playtonic for hiding them pretty well. What wasn't well was the transformation. This flower thing bounces around and can't damage enemies. Compared to other transformations like the plow or helicopter in later worlds, this thing sucks. Thankfully, it's only needed for like 2 pages in talking to these flowers. These flowers only give you hints about where to find other pages. So what's even the point of bouncing around to talk to them? You're way too vulnerable to enemies to do that. Overall, Tribalstack Tropics is a good introduction to how worlds are structured. The multiple floors needlessly confuse me in my hunt for pages, but the theme really gives off the first world vibes pretty well. Nimbo adds some unique mechanics, and a few collectibles are hidden pretty well. If only the transformation didn't suck, this world could have been higher on this ranking. Number 4, Hivory Towers. Yes, I'm actually putting the hub world above 2 of the main worlds, mainly because there was nothing frustrating about collecting all the pages. The theme here is Capital B's Empire, a B-themed industrial corporation complete with lots of machinery to platform on. Capital B loves to have his ego on full display with giant golden statues of himself. He never fails to let his workers know who's boss. Unlike the rest of the worlds, Hivory Towers has only 50 pages to collect, meaning no transformations, no Cardos minigame, and no miscellaneous collectibles. That sounds like it sucks, but given it's just the main hub world, that's plenty. Most of the pages I grabbed in Hivory Towers was after I 100% completed the 5 main worlds. I was able to get almost all of them with Mark's help. Surprisingly, there was 3 Retros minigames I needed to beat to get 9 of the pages. These minigames were noticeably harder than the ones in the main worlds. What was also hard was Capital B himself. Unlike every other boss in this game, he was tough to beat. At first, he's manageable, but in later phases, he throws everything he's got at you. I actually died to him on my first attempt and nearly died on my second. Compared to how easy the rest of the game was, this was quite the welcome challenge. Hivory Towers is a great main hub world. It has 50 pages to collect like the main worlds, and they're pretty fun to grab, more so than in Glitterglaze and Tribal. Sure, a good chunk of them is only 3 Rextro minigames, but those minigames offer some pretty good endgame challenges. The same could be said for Capital B, but he was even a harder challenge, more so than anything else in Replayee. Number 3, MoodyMaze Marsh. Okay, so this is where the worlds start getting really good, but I still have a small gripe with MoodyMaze Marsh. To sing its praises, I really like this world because unlike Tribal and Glitterglaze, there's only 1 floor, which made it easier to get around and shorter to 100% complete. As for the theme, I think it's pretty obvious. A marshland with giant mushrooms, greenish brown colors, dangerous murky water, and fungi infected enemies. Don't worry, these ain't cordyceps from The Last of Us. There's also industrialization with brown pipes and machinery everywhere, contrast with the bright glow of mushrooms. The Cartos minigame was getting harder with each world. This one has multiple paths, which really made it more complex and difficult. But to my surprise, I beat this one on my second attempt. I guess my Cartos skills were definitely improving. The transformation I never got until late into my playthrough of this world. It's a school of fish, and it's limited to this one body of water. It's not huge that much, but the pages you collect with it are mostly easy to get. I much rather this than bouncing around as a defenseless flower. MoodyMaze's collectibles are almost always within view, and getting most of them was enjoyable and frictionless, except for this one damn pagey called Hard-Headed. I don't know what the devs were thinking with this one. I had to look it up online. It was on top of this giant mechanical pipe thing. Like, how was anyone supposed to know that this thing is climbable? Besides that one pagey, this world was much better than Glitterglaze and Tribal. It was far simpler with only 1 floor, which made most collectibles easy to see and grab. This world theme is also very memorable. The transformation, although short-lived and limited to only 1 body of water, was easy to get collectibles with. Overall, I walked away from MoodyMaze Marsh thinking that it was my favorite so far, until I played the next 2 worlds. Number 2, Galleon Galaxy. Welcome to Super Yooka-Replayee Galaxy. Well, it's not a gravity-defying world, it's certainly one of the best worlds in Replayee. First, let's talk about the theme. Galleon Galaxy mixes pirates with space. There's water that looks like stars, pirate ships, space contraptions shaped like planets, asteroids to platform on, and weird science experiments enemies. Everything supports this pirates meet space kind of theme, which makes it the most distinctive and memorable world in all of Replayee. As with every main world, I gotta mention the Cardos minigame. Galleon is the last world, so this minigame is arguably arguably the hardest one with splitting pathways and plenty of obstacles to avoid. Jumps and cannon shots have tight timing. It took me quite a few tries to beat. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. Are you f***ing with me? What was that jump? Oh my god, I thought I didn't make that. God damn it. Oh my god, dude, come on. How do I jump over the first one? What the hell was that? Oh my god, dude, this is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, we got it. We freaking got it. Oh, that was probably the hardest Kartos map ever. Like, that's the hardest track by any means. Harder than the ice world. The transformation actually sees plenty of use here. It's a pirate ship with different types of shots: ice, fire, and cannon. You'll need these shots to destroy rocks, open gates, and even fight the boss with. It's limited to water only, but there's no shortage of pages to grab. Out of all the worlds, this transformation is one of the best and most utilized. When it comes to collectibles, like MoodyMaze, almost everything is within view. It made getting collectibles straightforward and pretty easy. But the last pagey I couldn't find without the help of online guides. It was on top of this lighthouse. From a distance, there was absolutely no indication that it was there. Thankfully, it wasn't anything like Lord Snowman's hat. Galleon Galaxy is a fun pirates in space adventure. The Kartos minigame was tough, and the transformation sees plenty of use with its abilities in fighting the boss. Every collectible was a breeze to grab, except for the pagey on top of the lighthouse. Honestly, I would happily 100% complete Galleon again if I had to. Number 1, Capital Cashino. Okay, what makes this world arguably the best? Well, hear me out. Capital Cashino is themed after, as you probably already guessed, a casino. The world looks like a casino floor with red patterned carpet, golden walls, slot machines, roulette wheels, playing cards, dice, and, of course, poker chips. I think this world absolutely nails the casino aesthetic. Even if this fountain borders on not safe for work, I think Playtonic knew what they were doing here. Instead of pages, there's fittingly casino tokens you exchange with this completely distinguished casino banker, who totally does not look like Capital B whatsoever. Sure, this could be seen as an unnecessary step to grab pages, but exchanging a lot of tokens at one time is very satisfying to do. The Kartos minigame is easily the most unique of any world. It wasn't hard for me to get all 3 pages, but it ends with a surprise boss fight while still riding Kartos. The boss puts up a good challenge, putting your Kartos riding skills to the test. This fight actually totally caught me off guard, and I'd say it's the most unique way to introduce and fight a boss in Replayee. The transformation here is also unique. It's a helicopter that could shoot cannons. I'd say it's the most useful transformation not only for grabbing tokens, but for grabbing other collectibles in high up places. I got a lot of quills just flying around as this helicopter. There's almost no part of this world inaccessible with it, unlike a MoodyMaze or even Galleon. And you can easily defend yourself from enemies with your shots, unlike Tribal's pitiful flower transformation. Despite the helicopter's usefulness for collectibles, I was still missing a pagey puzzle piece in this world. I had to look it up online, and like the lighthouse pagey in Galleon, there was absolutely no indication it was there. Despite this one collectible, this was the easiest and shortest world for me 100% complete. Capital Cashino is the best world in Replayee. It nails the casino theme, has the most unique boss fight, most useful transformation, and easiest collectibles to find, despite the last puzzle piece I had to look up. For those reasons, it deservingly takes the number 1 spot. And that's every world in Yooka-Replayee ranked. Did you agree with my list? Or is your patience worse than mine with Lord Snowman? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more rank list videos. Also, if you ever want to chat, I have a Discord server in the description. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.